You feel a wave of stress or boredom, and an urge appears. The urge to browse, to click, to buy. You act on it, and for a fleeting moment, you feel relief, but then it fades, leaving only the bill. This is not a failure of willpower. This is a perfectly executed script, a neurological program running in the background of your mind, turning your search for happiness into a transaction. To escape it, you first need to see it. It is called the dopamine loop. For decades, we have been told that dopamine is the pleasure molecule, a reward our brain gives us when we achieve something good. This understanding is fundamentally wrong, and it is the key to why you feel so stuck. Dopamine is not the reward for arriving at the destination. It is the fuel for the journey. It is the molecule of seeking, of motivation, of wanting more. It is the engine that drove our ancestors to explore and survive. Your brain releases the most dopamine not when you receive the package, but in anticipation of its arrival. The reward is in the hunt, not the kill. This ancient system was brilliant for survival in a world of scarcity. But you no longer live in a world of scarcity. You live in a world of infinite engineered novelty. And this ancient seeking system is now being systematically hijacked. The modern economy is an expert at triggering your dopamine system. Every notification, every limited time offer, every new product drop is a carefully crafted stimulus designed to activate your ancient seeking software. It is a world of infinite triggers. Think of an online store. The endless scroll is not a bug. It is a feature. It ensures there is always something new to seek just beyond the screen. It promises a potential reward, keeping your dopamine system firing and urging you forward. This creates a state of perpetual wanting. Your brain's seeking mechanism is never satisfied because the hunt never has to end. The goal is not for you to find what you are looking for. The goal is to keep you looking. So you make the purchase, you get the hit, the package arrives. For a moment, you feel satisfaction, but the feeling is short-lived. This is because of a psychological principle called hedonic adaptation. Your brain quickly gets used to the new thing. The novelty wears off. The object that promised lasting happiness just becomes another piece of furniture, another item in your closet. Your baseline level of happiness has not permanently increased. It simply returns to its set point. And once your brain adapts, what does it do? It begins seeking again. The loop restarts. This cycle of seeking, acquiring, and adapting is the engine of modern consumerism. It is a treadmill, not a path. The financial cost of this loop is obvious. It drains your resources, converting your hard-earned money into fleeting emotional fixes and items you soon forget. But the hidden cost is far greater. It trains your brain to seek solutions externally. When you feel discontent, your conditioned response is to look for something to buy. This pattern weakens your ability to generate fulfillment internally through creation, connection, or learning. You become a consumer of happiness, not a creator of it. This is why you feel like you are running on a treadmill. Because you are. It is the hedonic treadmill, powered by the dopamine loop. You are spending more and more money just to maintain the same baseline level of happiness. The promise of the next purchase is that it will finally be the one to get you off the treadmill, that it will provide lasting satisfaction. But this promise is a lie embedded in your own biology. The system is designed for the wanting, not the having. Breaking free does not mean eliminating dopamine. That is impossible and undesirable. It means consciously redirecting your seeking system away from consumption and toward activities that provide sustainable growth and fulfillment. It means changing the target of your hunt. You can hijack the system back. You can get the same dopamine rush from learning a new skill, completing a difficult workout, or creating something. These activities build your life instead of just filling it. But there is another layer to this. The first step is awareness. The next time you feel the urge to buy something to fix an internal feeling, pause. See the loop for what it is. A biological program being triggered. Name it. This is the happiness loop. Instead of immediately acting, introduce a delay, a 24-hour rule. This short circuit in the loop allows the initial dopamine-driven urge to subside. giving your rational mind a chance to evaluate the decision without the chemical noise. The next step is substitution. Find a new, productive target for your seeking system. When you feel bored or stressed, instead of opening a shopping app, open a book, go for a walk, or work on a project for 10 minutes. This rewires your brain over time. It teaches your dopamine system to anticipate rewards from activities that build your wealth and well-being, not drain them. You are giving your ancient brain a new map for the modern world. Practice mindful consumption. When you do decide to buy something, do it deliberately. Shift the focus from the fleeting joy of acquisition to the long-term utility and value the item will bring to your life. Buy the tool, not the therapy. By understanding this internal loop, you take back control from your impulses. You stop being a passenger driven by ancient chemistry. But this is only half the battle, because this internal loop is being manipulated by a vast external system. So let's recap. Your struggle with spending is not a moral failing, it is a biological feature. An ancient seeking system, powered by dopamine, is being constantly triggered by the modern world, trapping you in a happiness loop that drains your money. The feeling of being on a treadmill is real. You are spending more to feel the same. The solution is not to crush your impulses, but to understand them and redirect them towards actions that create real, lasting value in your life. You now have the mental model to see this pattern in your own life. You can identify the triggers, short-circuit the loop, and choose a different path. You have the power to reprogram your own mind and escape the cycle. But seeing your own programming is just the first step. What about the programmers? It is not an accident that your environment is perfectly designed to exploit this loop. It is a feature of the multi-trillion-dollar machine you live in. If you are tired of blaming yourself and want to see the architecture of this system, you need to see the machine itself. The next video pulls back the curtain on how this economic engine is built to run on your biology. Once you see how the machine works, you can stop being its fuel. To understand the external system designed to keep you playing a losing game, click the video on your screen right now.